Hey, good morning, everybody. Todd here, Davis Insurance Group. I just wanted to make a quick PSA, my own little PSA about our industry and what's out there. We're so busy right now with calls and emails and just, recruits. We're growing. We're always growing. And I come to find out who they've talked to, who else is out there. I got to tell you guys got to do your research on some of these companies out there. And I'm not going to start naming names and bashing people, but there's so many companies out there that talk about, they're the best and they're the largest, world's number one company. And, it's easy to put words and videos like this out on YouTube and make it believable. But you got to do your own research. Not just through a video. I get people who tell me, "Hey, I've researched you online, and I can't find anything negative about your company or what you do," and there isn't, because this is who we are. This is who I am. This is what you're going to get when you come and partner with our organization. Through a set of videos that we send out to potential partners or recruits, we do make it clear how we think, what we look for, what you can expect, what we expect, how the program works. We basically lay everything out there for you, so that way there are no surprises, no questions, no gotcha moments. When you come on our program, it is go time. But I sat down the other day, and I guess I've never done this, but I started researching final expense telesales. It's how a lot of you find us on YouTube. And I guess I was a little shocked, more appalled, and really, I guess, angry at some of the videos that I see on there. Because this market is a small market. Everybody knows each other, pretty much. And with that, we all know who the real person is, how the real company works, how the system really works. And man, I saw some of these videos, and I can't believe that there's some companies out there, and calling some of these jokers companies is really putting them up on a pedestal. But man, just a bunch of smoke and mirrors out there. And some of those people, some of those agents will come to our program and tell me about the negative this and the bad that and the lies about this. And I listen. I take it with a grain of salt, because of course, if this agent tried something else and it didn't work out, they're not going to come over here and give raving reviews. Just like I know that if a company or an agent leaves here, they're not going to go and give us raving reviews. Although I do have some people who say, "Hey, you got a great program, this just isn't for me." That's all any of us are looking for. This isn't for everybody. And sometimes you don't realize it till you come on the program that this isn't for you. But I believe we, as agency owners and insurance owners and company owners and IMO owners, I believe we have a part in that too, where we need to be upfront and honest and truthful, whether you want to hear it or not. And that's what I always aim to do. Making these videos, it's easy for me. The editing and all that with the music, and it takes a little time. But me standing here talking to you right now, it's easy for me. Why? Because I'm not going off a script. I'm just telling you like it is. It's easy for me to be me, because I've learned over all the years in this business that I'm always going to keep working to make our program better. I'm never going to stop. I want to make sure that I have a legacy for my family and for those who are part of this organization and help grow it. So when I put out videos, it's not something that I have to try and, make you want to call us. if you like what you see, if you like my attitude, my demeanor, my forwardness, and then when you see the program in our video and everything, and you like it even more, I want you to be excited because you know you're coming onto a program where there's no gotcha moments. There's no surprises. There's no flipping the script once you're contracted and you paid your money, which again, we don't charge you to come on our program. You know, that leads me to my next thing. I see some of these trainings out there where you got to buy monthly subscriptions to learn how to sell final expense. I mean, I'm not saying what we do is easy, but if you get with a good upline, it should be free. If you're watching this and you're paying for a monthly subscription to learn how to sell final expense or get trained on it, especially if it's your upline, you better cut ties and run. That's highway robbery. I'm telling you right now. Maybe I'm old school, but if you work for our program, that's our job, is to train you how to do this the right way and as fast as possible, and to answer your questions and show you how to do this the right way. Not charge you some ridiculous monthly fee. Same with our dialer. I don't charge for our dialer. What I do charge for is I charge you to put the time in to make it happen. Because that's how I make money. It's just plain and simple. It's called an override. It's what we do. Now, getting back to the point of this is you really, 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 at the end of the day, need to go with your gut on who best fits you. In one of my other videos, I explained there's only so many programs out there for an agent to get started. You can start again. I'm not going to repeat myself because I did that already, and I talked about this in another video. But you can start up here, which is, hey, go ahead, get the hire contract, fork out at least $1,000 in background fees, appointment fees, the states that they tell you to get, and the leads at $40 a pop. The monthly service for their soft phone. Go ahead. If you got the money and you believe in that system, then do it. And I know I'm saying it tongue in cheek, but there's one thing that we all have. I'm getting off track here for a second, but there's one thing that we all have in this industry. And when I say we, guys like me, we're trying to build up a team, a company. There's one thing that we all have, even though a lot of us differ, and some of us don't really care for each other. But that's the passion for our model. We believe our model works. Now, some will say other models don't work. I'm not saying that. I'm sure there's agents working, doing well on everybody's system. But we believe our model works. So we're going to tell you how to work it. All the other negative things that come with it, you got to find out ahead of time. That's why I tell you, you need 3 to 5 states to come in our program. Which states? I'll send you a whole list of states, and you can pick from those states. They're not expensive. If you're not licensed, you got to get your license. I have an agent who got his license, went through our online course, took the test, all within a week and a half, 2 weeks. $49. That's it. That's how quick it can go. It's just an online course that teaches you how to pass the test. Let me get back on track. So, I told you about this company. The next company out there is ones that, they don't charge you for the leads. They might have, and I'm not pinpointing any one company, I'm talking generally, okay? So to my counterparts who were friendly online, I'm not talking about anybody particular. I'm just giving a PSA on what's out there. It's called the truth. But the next one is they charge you a monthly fee. First, you got to pay all this money to come on board. They charge you a monthly fee for the CRM, but the leads are free. Some of them even offer live transfers. We don't do live transfers. I haven't figured it out yet. We've tried it. I listened to my agents on their point of view, and my agents came to me and said, Todd, please stop with the live transfers. I can't take any more people calling and saying nasty things and just putting me in a bad mood. So you've got that program. Then you got our program. Now, I used to have it absolutely free because I always think about when I was down and out, which have been several times financially. I wish someone would just give me a program, trust and have faith in me, and let me take the ball and run with it. But I might just not have enough money to get started right now. I've been there. We've all been there, especially if you're a business owner. If you're a business owner, you've been broke 30,000 times over. But it's the passion what keeps driving us. It's the belief and the commitment. And I know I'm not going to find that in everybody. But most people that come on our program, you at least got to have commitment and belief in yourself, in us, and our system, along with the drive and the motivation and the discipline to stay on this program day in, day out. Not come up with excuses. Excuse me for not wearing my shirt today. I didn't think I was going to do a video. But anyways, so with our program, I had to have you have some skin in the game. For some bad agents, when I say bad agents, those who are just pissing and moaning and whining and, you know, it's your fault why I'm failing, it's your fault why I can't pay my bills. So when it doesn't work out here, they got to go out and, you know, try and bring us down, bring me down with them. So I had to make some changes. Now you got to have some skin in the game. I don't think a couple $100 is a lot to ask to get some licenses. I don't think filling out the contracts within 48 hours of me sending them to you is a lot to ask. I don't think getting on our program, as far as getting through the training and everything and getting on the dialer in a week, is too much to ask. See, when I see agents fall below that, I immediately lose interest. Why? It's not that I'm impatient. It's just I know the fire someone has when they start something new. And the longer it takes them, the more that fire dwindles. And we both start wasting each other's time. And I don't have time to waste. I know what works in our program. And one is, you get the contracts, you fill them out. You get the training, you go through the training, and then you say, hey, I'm ready, what's next? And then I jump on your computer, I show you how to take calls on your computer. I will take calls on your computer. And then you're off and running. But you're never going to come to a point where you say, well, I didn't know that. Or, oh man, I spent all this money and nothing's happening. And that's what I see by these world's greatest, #1 final expense company. You know, I've partnered with different IMOs for several reasons. But the one main reason is I'm never going to put all our eggs in one basket. Because I've been there before. And there's some shady IMOs and some greedy IMOs who, just because they do a lot of business with some carriers, they go to the carriers and get the carriers to do whatever they want. And sometimes those IMOs forget that we're just people, that we have families to feed. And companies like mine, I have people who rely on me to make sure that they're making money. So I'm never going to put all of us into one basket, because I'll never let that happen. Next, I only partner with IMOs and carriers that have integrity, who are truthful, who just want honest, solid, hardworking agents who write good business, who are not shady, who aren't excuse makers. You know, I see, I'm going to leave you with this. I see another big organization. You know, they're in the field. And I saw an agent post one time, said, if we were an insurance agency or an insurance company, we'd be the largest insurance company in the world based on last year's numbers. That's not true. You see, there you go again. You got an agent who's talking nonsense because it doesn't do the facts. You know, one of our partners, and I will say that, One Life America, you know, they've never, ever surprised me with not doing what they say they will do, not having your back. And that's probably why in 2016, on their free lead program that a lot of gurus say don't work, did over $44 million. Now, of course, I have some contracts with them. And we have contracts with other IMOs. But see, that's just one of my partners that help us grow. Because I know that they're not going to take advantage of our agents that we bring on board. And they're a large organization. I'm going to leave you with this last one, our other partner. Senior Select Services out of Georgia. Now here's a company that you don't really find too much about them at all. And you know what? Sometimes no press is good press. They were like a diamond in the rough. They have hundreds of agents on their program. They have a fantastic exclusive lead program. And now they have us. So we're both on the field and the telesales side. We've joined our program together because they're awesome in the field, and at least again, my opinion, we're awesome on the phone. And you don't see anything negative about them. Why? Because they have integrity. They say it like it is. You don't want to work there, they'll release you. Same with One Life. Same with us. As long as you do it the right way. Whereas some of these other world's largest, I hear stories all the time. Can't get released here, can't get released there. The guy was so nice in the beginning, now he's a total nut job. I'm talking in general, but I'm going to leave you with this. At the end of the day, go with your gut. If you like straight talk, straightforwardness, honesty, even if I say, I don't know the answer to that. If that's what your gut is telling you, go for it. If you like another system, go for it. But don't go for it because of what's being told to you. Look at the whole thing. Do your research. And then if your gut is telling you, yeah, this is the right system for me, then go for it. And put all of your heart and commitment into it. Don't make excuses. But if you quickly start to see things change, run. Run, 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 Forrest. Because it's not going to get better. I promise you. Find someone who's going to partner with you and help you grow. But again, as I always say, you need to bring more to the table. We have the system. You need to take it and follow it. Thanks for watching. I hope this was informative. I'll see you on the next video.